now's the right time for a dog for us because Giannon's just started high school, so I've got her settled in. Harrison's just started into a new job, so he's settled. So I've got time now to focus on a new member of the family.
Having just finished high school, it's son Harrison who's leading the charge.
Because I've just started working and I'm not going out and socialising as much, I feel as though a dog would be a good companion to have around.
Living with his mum and two sisters, it's no wonder the man of the house is feeling a little outnumbered.
I just kind of get home and do my own thing and don't really have anyone to relate to. Once we have a dog in the house, I guess I'll be a lot more happier, I guess.
The main reason we contacted Dr. Lisa is because we've got so many conflicting ideas of what we want. We can't all agree on one breed or one sort of dog, so we wanted some professional advice. Hi, I'm Jenny. How are you?
Nice to meet you, Jenny.
Nice to meet you too. Come in.
This must be the team.
Yes, and this is Blue.
Hello, Blue. Hello, sweetheart.
Well, he's fretting for his brother. We recently lost another cat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Cookie was sort of like a small dog. He was a bit of a mischief maker, so he's left a big gap. Maybe the time's right to have someone else in our family.
Their much-loved pets, like Cookie, are never far away, holding pride of place in the lounge room.
What sort of breeds, what sort of size? Tell me more about what you're interested in.
Well, I'm interested in a bigger kind of dog, a dog that I can play around with and...
A masculine sort of dog.
more masculine.
Someone to be your friend in this house of women.
Exactly.
It hasn't been easy on Harrison growing up in a family of women as the only male, and he really wants a dog that will become his best mate.
I've got the cat, so I want something that's going to get along with the cat.
Yeah.
And there is time during the day when there's no one here.
Okay.
And I don't want something that's really big because I've never had a big dog before. I had a small dog.
It's just about finding a dog that fits in with your needs, fits in with your property, fits in with the space, fits in with the cat. So there's a lot to think about
There
here.
is.
I'm really excited to find a dog for this family. They've definitely got a lot of love to give, but they all have different needs and requirements, so I hope that I can find them the right one.
So we need to have a look at this backyard then if he's going to be spending some time out there.
Okay.
Take me through.
Let's go.
As a family, I think everyone will benefit from having a dog because it'll make us a lot more active. And it's just another member to the family, just someone we can all love and just have a good time with.
All right, so what is going on down here?
This is where my yard gets less secure.
That side gate is really
Yeah.
concerning me. I can see gaps in there and that door doesn't look very secure at all. So
No.
a big dog is pretty strong and they can sort of work their way through something like that very easily. Now, the
My
fence.
fence, yes.
These palings are going to have to be nailed back on. I can see that the fence has obviously had better days.
Yes,
and
it
one
has.
day the whole fence is going to have to
It's
be
going
replaced.
to, yeah.
So Harrison's a grown man. Surely
He's
he's
trading,
handy
yes.
around the house. He can help out with all of this.
He's getting better. He's doing an apprenticeship now, so he's learning a lot and he's
Okay.
getting more handy. But
Okay.
at the moment, I'm the one who does all the handyman
Okay.
work around the house.
The Borgs have been living in this house for over 20 years, and I can tell that the backyard has had better days. But I've really got to take my hat off to Jenny. She's a single mum. She's been doing all the maintenance on her own. Now that's a good effort.
I said to him, that was one of my concerns was the fence, and I said, if you want a dog, you're going to have to fix up the fence.
Yeah.
And he said he's willing to do that.
Yeah. So all of this is going to need to be fixed up before you can get a dog.
Yeah.
In Sydney South, Dr. Lisa has left the Borg family to dog-proof their backyard while she begins the search for their new family member.
I'm on my way to the Animal Welfare League shelter. Now, they are a fantastic rescue organisation who will take on almost any animal and try and find them a new home. I've been working with Rose, one of their behaviourists, and we're trying to find a wonderful new pet for this family. But what I really need is for Jenny to bring the kids out here to meet the dogs themselves.
The first candidate is Tom, an 11-month-old black Labrador.
So you're just a baby.
Sure is.
Let's have a look. Oh, look at those pearly whites. You're a beautiful boy. Oh, I think Harrison's going to like him.
Yeah, big tough dog.
Okay, well, physically, he's in great health. He's got a shiny coat, he checks out okay, so let's just see how he goes from a behavioural point of view.
Before Tom can be introduced to the family, he'll need to pass the all-important cat test.
Yeah, not that interested in the cat. It's good.
Most dogs, when they have a problem with cats or any kind of cat reactivity, they'll pick that cat up definitely and give her a good shake. As you can see, he's pretty good.
Clever Tom has passed his test with flying colours. Next up is 2-year-old Rottweiler Carla.
Hello, sweetheart. Oh, gosh,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
All right.
Okay.
I think this is a little bit of a problem, Rose. All right, Carla, as much as she's beautiful, she's out straight away. I mean, she just went straight for that cat. We cannot have her in a family with a cat.
Carla.
All right, I
All
think
right.
this is not going to work. Carla?
Carla, let's go.
Oh, this poor cat. Sorry, kitty.
With Carla off the list, the last contender is 2-year-old Grace.
In we go.
Hello.
Come on in, Grace.
Hi.
She's not the bravest of dogs.
She's really timid, isn't she?
She can be a bit jumpy, yeah.
But there are no really little kids in this family, so I think it could be okay with the right training and socialisation. Just would like to have a listen to your heart. She checks out okay, she looks really healthy, and she's a little bit timid, but I think that's going to be okay for this family. We just need to see how she is around cats.
Yeah, hopefully she'll be afraid of the cat.
Okay. Hey, Grace, come meet my cat. It's my cat. She's not really interested in the cat.
In actual fact, I reckon she's going to be scared of a real cat.
I really think this one could work.
Yeah, I think so too.
Rose and I have narrowed it down to Tom and Grace, who have both passed the cat test with flying colours. Now, Harrison wants a male dog, so Tom would work there, but Grace is absolutely lovely and would be perfect for this family. I just wonder who they're going to choose.
Lisa has made her selections, so it's time for the Borg family to meet their potential pets. But as they arrive at the shelter, one important member of the family is missing.
So I've noticed Harrison's not here. Where is he?
Well, he couldn't get away from work.
Oh.
He got held up. We were hoping he'd make it, but
Oh gosh, he was meant to be the decision maker here, girls.
I know.
So he's left the decision making to you three?
Those two.
Those two.
I can't make a decision.
Wow.
So it'll be
that's
out of
a
those
big responsibility. Harrison was very specific about what he wanted in a dog. Do you think you're up to it?
Yeah.
Yeah? So this is Grace. So Grace is only 2 years old and she is a lovely dog, and I think she certainly fits the requirements. She's got the ability to go running and be really active, but personality-wise, she's calm and gentle and she'll sit on the couch with you, and I think she fits the mould. The only thing is she's a girl and he wanted a boy, but she's got all the other qualities which would be perfect for your family. Off you go, Grace.
Oh my God.
The only problem that if you don't exercise her enough, she probably will go crazy being at home. So she's gonna need a lot of exercise. Good girl.
The girls are clearly smitten with Grace, but will Harrison mind that she's a girl?
He wanted a
boy-like dog.
Yeah, a man's dog. I don't think he'd be walking along the road feeling like he's walking a Pomeranian with her, so...
I reckon he'd like her.
This is Tom. He's only 11 months old.
Oh, okay.
So he's a boy. Harrison would be happy about that. He's certainly going to be active enough.
Yeah.
It's whether or not you're ready for the training that's involved with a young Labrador. It's going to be a lot of work, but as you know, Labradors are wonderful dogs, and when they're well trained, they are amazing. Sadly, Tom and Grace were both surrendered because they were simply too boisterous for their owners. And it goes to show how important it is to choose a dog that's right for your circumstances. And hopefully, either Grace or Tom will be right for this family.
It's clear this family of animal lovers is going to have a hard time deciding.
It's up to me, I'd have both of them.
I think Grace will be easier to train, but I love them both. I can't choose.
I think Harrison will like Tom.
Yeah, but I think Harrison will like Tom better. What do you think, Mum?
Oh, I like Grace.
Oh dear, time to call the decision maker.
Hi, Harrison.
At the Animal Welfare League, the Borg girls have fallen in love with 2 dogs, but can only take one home. It's up to absent son Harrison to cast the deciding vote.
Hi, Harrison.
Hello.
We've seen 2 dogs. One of them is a girl dog and one's a boy dog.
Yeah.
The girl dog, she's
Bigger.
she's big and she's sort of got a greyhoundish sort of body. She's a tan colour.
She's got a boy personality, though.
Yeah, but the other one is a black lab called Tom.
Yeah.
And Tom needs a lot of training. He's only a puppy, but he'll probably chew your shoes up, so you better put them away.
Yeah, you have to put your shoes away.
Yep.
After further discussion and a few tears, the Borg girls make a tough decision.
If it was for me, I'd choose Grace, but then when I think about what the kids want, they did want a puppy, someone that they could train.
So you've chosen Tom.
Yes.
It's a very good decision, I think. And if I think back to when we had that chat on your couch about all the things you wanted in a dog, Tom certainly fits the build.
But saying goodbye is never easy.
It's just that Grace was such a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
It was unfair.
They're all beautiful, and I told you it wouldn't be easy.
No, she's gorgeous,
But
yeah.
we will find a wonderful home for Grace, don't feel bad. And now Harrison gets the male in the family to balance it all out. So I think it's fair.
Soon enough, the smiles are back as the Borgs prepare to whisk Tom off to his new home.
Here's your new brother. I know that was a really hard decision for the Borg girls. They really bonded with Grace, but their brother Harrison wanted a boy dog, and the dog is essentially for him. So going with Tom is not a bad decision. I think he will match the family beautifully, and the girls will fall in love with him all the same.
Hello?
Yeah.
We've gone with Tom.
Oh, sweet, right.
You happy?
Yes.
Tom's time at the shelter has come to an end, but for the Borg family, the hard work is just beginning. It's been a week since Tom left the shelter for a new life with the Borg family, and his address isn't the only thing that's changed.
The girls had been arguing for about 2 weeks what to call this dog that we didn't even have. And I said, you've got to wait until you see him. And when I got back in the car, they said to me, we've decided that his name is Jet because he's jet black and he runs around like Jet Li.
I'm actually really happy with the dogs that my sisters chose because I was afraid that I'd come home with something that completely different to what I thought. But I think me and Jet are a perfect match because we have the same kind of personality. We're both pretty cheeky and playful, so we get along really well.
Since Dr. Lisa's first visit, Harrison has been busy preparing the backyard for his new pet. Or has he?
I'd like to pretend Harrison did them, but yeah, it was me.
Ah, that's what I like to see, Jenny.
Nice boarded up,
great.
yeah.
That is great. So that's nice and secure. He's not going to be able to get out from
No,
there.
there's a padlock on the gate there. So.
Fantastic. You've cleaned up that area too. It looks great. Fit for a king.
Oh, yeah. Been very busy.
Oh, good. Well, I think that's our cue to go inside.
Yes,
Let's go see what that cheeky boy's doing.
Okay.
So you're responding well to his new name?
He actually answers me more as Jet than he ever... Like, I'd be out there the first day going, Tom, Tom, ignored me, ran off. And now when I say Jet, he goes, looks at me straight away.
And the training is going okay?
I've only ever had a small dog before, so the first 2 days were a huge shock.
A week has passed since the Borg family adopted rescue dog Jet from the Animal Welfare League. And though he's settling in well, there are a few teething problems.
It's like having a big, hairy toddler in the house. The first day I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I done? I contacted the local dog obedience club and I said, I've only had him 2 days, but can I bring him down? Because I could control him a little bit, but to take him for a walk, he was just dragging us along. Come on, slow down.
Obedience classes are always something I recommend to help train your puppy, and it's great that the Borgs have been so proactive in the training of Jet.
Leave it. Leave it. Good puppy. You see what he did? He left it.
Sit. Good boy.
People often underestimate the amount of work that goes into training a puppy, particularly one as strong as Jet.
Jet, stop.
It just goes to show how important it is to think about your lifestyle before you get a dog, and that will hopefully prevent dogs like Jet ending up in shelters. And the cat?
They haven't crossed paths yet. The cat's at the front of the house, the dog's at the back of the house.
My recommendation is to keep them separate for as long as possible. Make sure the cat's got an area to escape to that Jet can't get to. So using the gates that you've put up are really great because the cat can get through it, get over it, but Jet can't.
Yeah.
He's chewing on the leads, I see. How's that going?
Yes, he's gone through 2 leads so far.
I think having a metal lead would probably be a better option for him because it seems like chewing leads is a bit of a fetish of his. Having a puppy is almost like having a toddler in the house. Anything they can get their paws on will end up in their mouths. So it's important that the family are responsible and keep anything that's risky well out of reach.
When he picks something up off the ground and puts it in his mouth and I don't want him to have it, that's my biggest problem with him at the moment.
The best way to get rid of that is to give him another alternative. So if he picks something up that you don't want him to eat, offer him a treat, offer him his favourite toy, offer him something else as a replacement. He'll hopefully drop what you don't want him to have and he'll take the other option. Jet certainly seems to be well settled in his new home and he's happy, and I'm happy to see that you're all loving him so much as well. And you're definitely on the ball with the training. You seem really switched on, you know what you're doing. So there's actually not much more for me to do around here other than give you this starter pack, which has been packed with all sorts of goodies that are appropriate for Jet. A new bed to go in Harrison's room. There's some treats in there, some grooming products, a metal lead like I was talking about, which will hopefully be much more durable than the ones he has.
Yeah.
And then lots of different toys that are going to be suitable for Jet.
Harrison finally got his little brother.
He did, didn't he?
Yes.
It's all worked out as planned, huh?
It's awesome having Jet around the house because it's someone that I really get along with all the time. I never get angry at him except for when he's eating my shoes or eating my blankets. But besides that, yeah, I'm just happy to have someone around that I really get along with and someone that makes me happy.
He's definitely crazy, but I love him. I'm glad we got him.
Very exhausting, but yes. When he's trained, he's going to be brilliant. But at the moment, he's a work in progress.